This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. There is no more updates on the Jim Jones thing. And also, if you want to run ads to the channel, it's jordantowermedia@gmail.com. We got good prices right now. So no real updates on the Jim Jones, Max B. Like, there's these rumors going around that they made peace. But again, we wouldn't hear about that until Jim Jones can capitalize off of it on his podcast, which would be stupid. I'll be honest with you. I would make peace, but not do any podcasts or anything. I'm no saying sorry, nothing. Because Jim Jones did a lot. Even though Max B, we know about him because he was on Jim Jones, working with Jim Jones in the beginning. He wrote a lot for Jim Jones, and Jim Jones didn't honor the writing on all that and didn't pay them properly, okay? And that's why there was a problem, just so you know. And then Jim Jones wouldn't let Max B go when he requested. If Jim Jones had let him go, everything would have been fine. Stack Bundles was about to have the same issues with Jim Jones, just so you know. He had just gotten out of signed to Clue, and because I was around, okay? He got out of that. Clue gave him release papers. He signed to Jim Jones. And the same thing happened. You know, it's even worse this time because he wrote hit records for Jim Jones. Stack Bundles was amazing. So was Max B. But anyways, Lil Yachty drops this No Vegetables out now. I'm going to be honest with you. So I've heard some stuff from Lil Yachty that's good. When he wants to rap, he can rap. He does this other style that's kind of like, I'm going to be honest, it's bad for hip-hop. It's bad for rap. It doesn't push it forward. He has fans. Yes, but I'm telling you, like, rap and hip-hop's in a bad space because there's too much music like this. It's just the truth. It's just the truth. That's part of the reason. There's many other reasons, too. You know, streaming, the way labels handle artists. There's a lot to it, but I'm saying this is like a good 25% of the problem. Not Lil Yachty per se, but just the style. Rumors are going around that now that BMF has been canceled, right? 50 Cent still owns the rights, you know, because he did fulfill the contract, and I think he owns the rights for 8 years, right? So Big Meech can't really do anything with it. And 50 Cent's not done with it. You think he's done? You don't think he's going to do spin-offs and do other things with the life story? He definitely is. So Big Meech and Little Meech are planning to take 50 Cent to court for basically, and this is why 50 Cent should come out with that documentary talking about Big Meech and documenting the things that he accused him of with the woman Tammy Cowens, right? Because there has to be some proof and validity to this. Because right now it's just you saying things. And yes, there's court documents that kind of back this up. But you got to put it in a documentary so there's proof. Because when you go to court, they're going to want to see, like, okay, you didn't just make things up to ruin this person's reputation. There has to be his own actions had him ruin his own reputation. Telling the truth is okay, but like not having everything condensed into backing it up, that'll be an issue. And now, Little Meech and Big Meech just backs are against the wall. They can't make money. They can't make money. You know, tell me how they're going to make money, please. Okay, because I don't see it right now. I see he has a lot of charity. Little Meech is running out of his cash, and it's an unfortunate situation. It could have been a great situation. Didn't have this in my cards for this year, but started off early in the year, and here we are. No more BMF. All that lead up. The last season was kind of a little bit weak, anyways. Like, and what I mean is, like, there's good moments, but like to watch 10 shows, which is like almost 10 hours, right? When you can condense it into 2 hours and it would be the best, you might as well have done 30 like smaller episodes. Was it 30-minute episodes or were they an hour? I can't remember. Just, you could take 10 episodes and condense it into 4 or 5, and it would have been everything you needed to see, and it would have been a lot more exciting. There was a lot of filler. Ray J drops explosive cross complaint on the Kardashians. All right, so it says he lays out the entire side of 20-year saga with Kim Kardashian and Kris Jenner, defiling claims of the tape. All right, that changed reality TV history. Did it change reality TV history? Basically, it was like what kind of led into her getting a deal with reality TV, but it was kind of just a big thing. It was a business decision driven by fame, strategy of Kris Jenner's direction, he says. Ray J says Kim and Kris filed against him. It's not about defamation. He says it's about publicity, power, and punishing him for finally refusing to play along with the story. You know what's crazy about this? Ray J's been exposing this for almost 5 years now. Who cares? Maybe longer. You know? Like, nothing's going to happen from this. Kris Jenner stepped in. Ray J alleges Kris managed the deal, watched both tapes they recorded, and asked him to film a second one because the first one wasn't explicit enough. I mean, that's crazy. Anyways, we'll see what happens there. Boosie wants the best for Kodak Black all of a sudden. Boosie is just trying to make things cool again because he's about to go to jail. All right, he doesn't want to have these lingering beefs, and plus, he didn't treat situations evenly. The Young Thug thing, he didn't go off on that, and he says, "Yo, I had a conversation with my kids, and I agreed not to go at everybody." Anymore and make it hot out here for everybody right before I go to jail. But really, I think he just thought about it and he's like, I am kind of a hypocrite. We can always self-reflect and be like, I was wrong. He was kind of a hypocrite. He would probably, if someone offered him $1 million to do a song with Tekashi, he might have done it too and said, that's not my rap, just how Kodak Black said it, Because it doesn't matter. Really, it doesn't matter in the end of the day. Yeah, it's a rap, but it's like, it's not their issue. It's $1 million. It's not like they're doing it for free. That's different. Kodak Black got paid $1 million to do that verse. 50 Cent posts this guy working out and then fainting. And I'm assuming he's making fun of Jim Jones. This is the Fit Blurred. The Fit Blurred. That's the guy's... I think he's imitating Jim Jones. I'm not sure. Because Jim Jones is always posting these kind of videos. 50 Cent also posts... someone did a funny thing of Tony Yayo of Vlad TV interviews. And it's like, I don't care what they said. I'm eating lobster in Sweden. I don't care what they said. I'm eating pterodactyl eggs in Nigeria. He'd be saying like whatever they're saying. I'm on the Swiss Alps with billionaires. That's Tony Yayo's response to everything. It is kind of funny. 50 Cent said, this is funny. When he's fueling this beef, he says, this is so... It's accurate, too. That's how Tony Yayo talks on there. T Grizzly drops street psalms. I don't know how to say. Psalms? Palms? It's a religious term. But anyways, that's out now. And it's good. T Grizzly's dope. Anyways, this is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button if you want to run ads at the channel. It's jordantowermedia@gmail.com. Peace.